Hello friends. In this video we are going to learn a very interesting function called 3D formula. In the previous video we learned indirect function wherein we are able to reference to the same cell in various tabs. Now how do we sum a particular cell within range of multiple tabs? So I will show you how this works. As you know that in previous video we had already created data in tabs Jan, Feb and March, like in cell C3, 10,000 in Jan, then we have 11,500 in Feb, and then we have C3, 13,500 in March. Now let me show you. If somebody asks you how will you take a sum of it, now forget that you have already pulled the numbers using indirect function and you can take sum like this, but let's assume that this was not uh, there. How would you take sum? You will simply go do equal to, then you will go to Jan C3 plus you will go to Feb C3 and then again March plus C3. What happened? Yeah, March C3. So this is the typical scenario, typical thing that anybody would do. But what if multiple sheets suddenly come up? In that case, here comes this function called 3D formula. uh, I would call it as magic of Excel. Now I will just show you how this works. Now you will put sum formula as usual, equal to sum, open parenthesis. Now here you will give range of the tabs from which you want to take the sum. Like let's say we have Jan, Feb, March. So I give Jan to March. Then I give exclamatory mark and I put cell reference, which is C3. I have closed the bracket. Now you can see that 35,000 is the result. Now let's see whether it tallies. Yes, we had already done it with the regular route, so the amount 35,000 is tallying. Now the good thing about this is, let's say if you bring in April here, in April let's say you put 17,500 in this cell C3, what will happen? As you can see that the sum here has increased. Now when I put Jan to March, it doesn't look at it from calendar chronology point of view. It simply looks at it from, it simply looks at the chronology in which the tabs are arranged. That is why even though April comes after March, when we put April in between Jan, Feb and March, the formula, the sum that was returned got updated automatically. This function saves lot of time of analysts, so uh, I recommend that everyone should use this in their day-to-day work that they do in their office. Now let me show you some fun part, right? Now as you can see, we have Jan to March here in the formula. Now let's say, and with the sum is 50 to 500. Now I take April and shift it after March. See, formula has changed. I take April and put it before Jan. Still formula has changed. Why? Because now April, the tab April has fallen out of Jan to March range. Now what will happen if I move Feb in a similar way? So I moved Feb after March. You can see the sum has reduced to 23,500, which is basically 10,000 for Jan and 13,500 for March. Now let me bring back Feb here. Between Jan and March, the sum is back to 35,000. But what if I move Jan? I move Jan and place it after March. As you can see, the formula has automatically changed and it has picked up the immediately next tab which was there after January. So formula has got automatically updated to Feb. In a similar way, if I move Feb after March, you can see that formula has now again changed to only March. Now What will happen if I place Feb and March back before March? Feb and Jan back before March? The formula has not got updated. So in this scenario, you will have to manually go and put the range. So this is how indirect function works. So hope you have liked this video, you like this function. Uh, like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this more and more, and press the bell icon so that you can stay updated whenever I upload such knowledgeable, insightful videos. Thank you.